P. Ramlee continued to enjoy spectacular success with each consecutive film he was involved in. Everything he touched seemed to turn to gold, but the stunning pace of his professional life left him very little time for his family. Norizan began to feel neglected. It was not the life she had envisaged when she gave up the palace for P. Ramlee. But for P. Ramlee, marriage to Norizan inspired such artistic brilliance that he was able to make 12 highly successful films. P. Ramlee's success continued to be a thorn in the side of established directors, actors and journalists who would use every opportunity to discredit him.
Sebenarnya komplot ni daripada zaman awal lagi. Abang belum pergi ke studio Jalampah lagi. Sebelum tu bila abang pergi, abang dah dengar cerita yang ada satu puak menentang P. Ramlee kerana Shaw memberi layanan macam anak emas kepada P. Ramlee kan.
Sabe bos kata, what he wants, give it to him. Jangan kata, oh ini tak boleh, itu tak boleh. Oh ini mahal lah, itu mahal. Tak boleh.
However, this special treatment was not extended to other actors or directors at Shaw Studio. Despite the backstabbing, Ramlee once more stepped into new cinematic territory, writing and acting in his first comedic film. Bujang Lapok was a film about 3 bumbling but good-hearted bachelors who were always on the lookout for love. Aimi Jah overheard Ramlee telling friends about his new comedy.
Jadi cara dia bercerita tu terasa macam dah tengok wayang. Kerana P. Ramlee bila bercerita dengan gerak mata, dengan gerak tangan, dengan nada suaranya, sampai ke shot-shot semua dia bercerita.
Ramlee knew he needed people who were naturally funny to co-star in his first comedy outing. So he picked and indulged comedians Aziz Sattar and S. Shamsuddin to provide rare gems of comic improvisation.
Menyampah. Dia bagda tu jahat di susah. Dia nang botinang. Kui butai mi di. Sir tom.
Kau suka tingkol den, kau buat kau punya suka sendiri. Saya pun dah takut bila dia cakap itu, alamak ni dia dah marah. Jadi dia tengok tu. Tu rasa sekali. Cuba lain sekali, belum lagi. Sekali lagi. Jadi apa yang dia nak tu tadi, itu yang terkucil tadi kau cakap tu boleh.
Ramlee, siapa kau?
The film, when it was released, was an astounding success.
Kingkong kepala otak kau, aku tengah ajar belajar dialog kau orang bising ha?
Dia mengarah orang Sabah. Dia boleh kontrol orang, tak boleh gini tak boleh. Tapi saya dengan Sudin dia tak boleh kontrol. Apa yang saya buat mesti dia ikut punya. Yang saya bangga satu, bila saya tengok Bujang Lapok, tidak ada satu yang saya buat dia buang.
Pakcik, oh ni, tekanlah nak mandi ni.
P. Ramlee went on to create 2 more hugely successful sequels to Bujang Lapok. Fresh from the exceptional success of the Bujang Lapok trilogy, Ramlee wrote and directed a parody of Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves, based on the trilogy's characters.
Eson ngising, semer ngising, kape wong potong ngising. Alibaba!
Certain lines from the show, some of them spontaneous improvisations, would go on to make cult status among Malaysian audiences. And although Ramlee played the villain for the first time, the film still enjoyed outstanding box office success. New actress Sarima remembers Ramlee teasing her on set.
Apa pasal pula? Pisau melekat belakang aku dah.
Dengan ketakutan kan, bila masuk dalam set ni, P. Ramlee nanti menjerit. Timbo dia. Dia kata timbo tu, saya pun tengok dia. Menangislah air mata keluar. Dan kita datang saya on the 17 kan. Terdatanglah arwah Sudah Maji ni. Dia kata, awak jangan begitu, Ma. Dia kata, dia tu bergurau supaya awak hilang darah gemuruh nak syuting ni. Tapi kita mana tahu kan?
Ekstra lalu pun dia ambil berat. Dia kalau berlakon, dia tidak mau dia satu orang bagus.
Rupanya cantik. Umurnya 18.
But Ramlee may have crossed the line with his improvisations. It was almost banned by the censor board for improper depiction of the Arabic language and had to be redubbed with minimal Arabic accent. P. Ramlee went on to win 5 more major international awards from 1958 to 1964, during which he made some of his most popular comedies. But as he became increasingly engulfed by his art, his personal life began to suffer. Cracks began to appear in his marriage, and fights with Nurizan at home became more frequent.
Bincanglah asmara.
Hoping his problems would go away, P. Ramlee quickly immersed himself in a new film that took a critical look at the prevailing social class systems in the country. Not for the first time, the film's theme song, composed and sung by P. Ramlee, became a bigger hit than the film itself. And while the film was not a big box office draw, it received critical acclaim, validating Ramlee as a maestro director. By now, everyone wanted to act in his films, no matter how small the part.
Suadi, abang nak ambil kau berlakon dengan abang. Abang terus cium tangan dia, adik. Terima kasih, abang. Dan saya tak tanya berapa harga bayaran. Pasal saya hendakkan arahan bawa dia.
Ya, aku datang hendak memisahkan.
Bila dah keluar dekat panggung, barulah orang kenal saya siapa Kusuinata. Jadi ialah guru saya, ia naikkan nama saya.
His unique directorial style often left a lasting impression on his cast and crew.
Ramlee direct teliti, pakai part to part. Perasaan orang dah betul, perasaan lambat pun tak apa. Kalau dia boleh tunggu artis tu sampai 1 hari 1 malam sampai dapat itu shot.
While P. Ramlee's career kept soaring, things at home were deteriorating. Nurizan's discontentment with her own marriage made her sensitive to Ramlee's working relationships, especially with his female co-stars. So when news reached home of Ramlee and former love Mariani rehearsing songs together at the studio, Nurizan flew into a rage. Nasir, who was 8 at the time and living with P. Ramlee and Nurizan, remembered that day.
Nurizan ajak Justin jom ikut Mami pergi rumah Mariani. Kami ada dalam kereta, Nurizan turun. Mar.
P. Ramlee had no idea that the former and current love of his life were about to confront each other for the first time.
Tahu-tahu ada orang badan besar dekat pinggang, tampar saya. Saya cakar dia balik. Lepas saya bilang, you trespassing. Get out from my house.
Mariani reported the matter to the police. Eventually, Nurizan apologized in court. Mariani accepted, and the matter was quickly forgotten. But not by Saloma, who had just returned from her stint in Australia. She went after Nurizan.
Dekat studio lah. Saloma sudah datang, birang lah. Oh, dia cakap putih lah. You slap my sister lah, never mind. But one day, I take your husband.
Saloma, by then an accomplished and popular singer, started performing at stage shows with P. Ramlee. And not long after, she was auditioning and acting in P. Ramlee's movies. Nurizan, desperate to save her marriage, was driven to check up on her husband with the young Nasir in tow.
Pergi spot check, tapi P. Ramlee punya spy lagi terror. Bos datang bos. Oh, P. Ramlee marah apa? Saloma, you acting apa ni cik? Ya, ni betul dah. You acting apa? Mula-mula tengok.
By 1960, the cracks in their marriage had deepened. Nasir remembered things getting stormy at home.
Dia orang kalau bergaduh lebih dahsyat tau ni. Tumbuk, keris-keris semua. Nurizan P. Ramlee. Dia bergaduh kami diam. Kami tengok P. Ramlee angkat. Di klinik depannya. Pingsan.
The marriage was in serious trouble. Rumors of Nurizan's friendship with a younger actor and Ramlee's dalliances with his co-stars pushed the relationship to its limit. And after 6 years together, P. Ramlee and Nurizan divorced. In one of her recorded interviews, Nurizan, who left the palace for him, spoke of her frustrations with P. Ramlee, whose art eclipsed everything else in his life, including her. She felt unloved.
Dia tidak rasa diri Kak Nur ni, dia tak ada sayang pada Kak Nur. Jadi dia kata, Nurizan, I tak menceraikan you. Dia kata, tapi kalau you nak bercerai juga, okey. Tapi I masih sayang Kak You sampai nyawa dia dalam badan dia bersayang Kak Nur. Dia kata, di masa tu Kak Nur tak boleh nak kan tak tahan yang dia buat Kak Nur macam tu, macam dia tak sayang, tak kasih dengan Kak Nur, sampai Kak Nur berkorban untuk dia keluar daripada kerana dia kan. Itu dia sampai sekarang Kak Nur masih sayang kan.
P. Ramlee himself never spoke of his troubled marriage to Nurizan, who, unwilling to face her family, remained in Singapore after the divorce, before later moving to Kuala Lumpur.